Hi, everybody. This is Mama Joye Friends. A lot of young people have dubbed me Mama Joy. The reason being, for about 10 years, I created a program and eventually a shelter for young people in Atlanta who were homeless or who had run away and needed a safe place to stay. So now it kind of stuck with me. My name is Mama Joy. Most of my career actually has been helping young people from New York City to Atlanta to Newark, all over America, just providing funds and resources for young people. At any rate, when the pandemic hit a few months ago, I saw a post from a young man who used to get services from us on my Facebook, and he just wrote on his page that I'm hungry. He just wrote, I'm hungry. So I messaged him and asked him, was he serious or was he just joking? Because, that's something serious to say as we're going through the pandemic. And I found out that he was serious. So I had to get him help. I jumped into action. I connected him with some resources in Atlanta to help him. But all the while, I wondered if there were other young people like him in trouble. And unfortunately, there are. Many young people are now protesting around this nation. No one seems to be talking to them or even listening to what they have to say. I don't feel like anyone is really providing them with substantial hope that many young people need to survive. So whether it's someone like him who needed food, or another young person that still needs a job, or another young person who may need somewhere to live, I started reaching out to all the young people that I know. I put together a survey, sent it out. A lot of them wrote back and said, listen, this is what's going on for us as young people. We need a forum for us to speak about our issues. You see us out there looting, and older black people are talking about us. People are calling us thugs, but nobody's really listening to our issues. So I decided to create Mama Joye Friends, which is a platform, a place for young people to come, to share, to vent, to connect with older people, and to get help. Last night, June 5th, we did our first Zoom meeting. About 20 people showed up. The people who participated, everyone was there from ages 9 years old. This 9-year-old wonderful young celebrity journalist who's 9 years old out there doing her thing, to an older woman in Atlanta who's running an organization to help grandparents who are taking care of their children's children. We had this 2.5 90-minute meeting, and basically we ended up with things. What are the top 3 things young people want today? Many of them said support. They're emotionally drained. They're scared right now. They ask for safe places to go in their communities. They're saying there's no place for us to go and really sit down, be in a safe space, talk about our issues. They wanted to know how to carry themselves around police. Sadly, someone in their 20s said, every single one of my friends, whether we are upper middle class, poor, suburban, live in the cities, all of us have been stopped at least once in our lives by the police. She said every one of her friends, every black person she knows in their 20s has had an encounter. They have a police story, every single one of them. They wanted to know how to properly spend their money. They wanted financial literacy help. They wanted to know how to get into college, even things like how to buy life insurance. The 16-year-old said, I want you to tell me, how do I act when a police officer stops me? I need to know what I need to do. We know right now we're living in hard times. We know everyone is exhausted. If you're black and you're in America right now, grief is surrounding all of us, whether it's from COVID-19 or whether it's from us just screaming Black Lives Matter. Like, don't you get it? Black Lives Matter. But we are here. I want to share with young people that there are caring adults who care about them. They're caring adults who care about each other. But no longer can we ignore the voices of young people who are screaming in protest that Black lives matter. Young people lives matter. The time is now. The Band-Aid solutions aren't working. I see these corporations and Michael Jordan and everyone donating millions and millions of dollars. Please don't give them to the same places. These young people are saying we need community centers. We need A, we need B, we need C. Instead of giving to what we think they need, we need to listen to them. So each Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to host Mama Joye and Friends, a place for young people to come, to speak, to be heard, to get answers, and to get them the help they need. I'm going to invite my network of professionals and others who can help answer all of the questions that young people need. If you want to know how to start a bank account, I'm going to have a bank representative on the show. If you want to know how to obtain an apartment, I'm going to have a leasing agent to come on and speak to them. If you need to buy a car, you want to learn how to buy a car, we're going to get you a car dealer, a car salesman from a dealership to come on. So I invite you to hang in there with us. I invite young people to be strong. I invite you all, if you care about young people and the future generations of Black America, to change the narrative. To change the narrative. It's not what you think you can do for them. It's what do they need from us. What do they need from us? I've spent a quarter of a century shouting that young people matter. And now we need to show them. We need to listen and we need to learn from each other. So I hope you will join me. My website for Mama Joye is mamajoye.com. And you can visit, I just started some social media. It's called I Am Mama Joye. And I hope that you share this video, and I hope that we're really productive and we get some things really going to help our young people.